are obsessed with time. Like, it's their favorite thing to fear. Their religion, their invisible God. Every conversation circles back to it somehow. They talk about how fast it went, or how slow it felt. They complain about not having enough, then waste hours scrolling through the lives of people they don't even know. I guess that's what fascinates me. Their ability to treat time like currency, like an enemy, and a mirror, all at once. Sometimes they'll say, "I just need more time," as if the universe is a customer service line, as if they could submit a ticket and get refunded for the hours they spent worrying about things that never happened. They act like time is something they can save. Save time, they say, as if there's a little jar somewhere filled with all the minutes they've ever rescued. But that jar doesn't exist. The truth is, humans don't save time. They just spend it differently. Usually on guilt. It's ironic, isn't it? They're born into a world already running late. Every second they breathe, the clock is moving away from them. And still, they act like it's a race they can win. They count their days. They celebrate anniversaries. They measure their worth in milestones, graduations, promotions, relationships, as if existence itself came with a progress bar. I once heard someone say, "Life is short," but humans don't actually believe that. If they did, they wouldn't spend so much of it trying to look like they're not getting older. They buy creams, filters, surgeries, they freeze their faces, they edit their memories. All to delay a moment that's coming anyway. It's like watching someone fight gravity. Humans have this illusion that control equals safety. That if they can just plan enough, track enough, schedule enough, they can somehow outsmart the clock. They put mindfulness on their calendars. They time their meditation apps. They even rush through relaxation. It's kind of adorable. In a tragic way, what they don't see is that time doesn't care about being managed. It doesn't bend to alarms, or deadlines, or 10-year plans. It just moves. Uninterested, unapologetic, and when it takes something from them, they call it cruel. But time isn't cruel. It's honest. It tells the truth that humans don't want to hear. That nothing lasts forever. And that's the point. I think that's what really hurts them. Not time itself, but the awareness of it. The realization that every laugh, every hug, every "I'll see you soon" is a secret countdown. They know it. They feel it. And yet, they keep loving anyway. That's the beautiful part. And the heartbreaking one. Humans always say, "I don't have time." But the truth is, time is all they ever have. It's everything they're standing in. Every breath, every heartbeat, every sunrise they sleep through, every goodbye they don't realize is the last. They think the past is behind them. The future is ahead, and the present is this tiny, fragile thing they're supposed to live in. But have you ever noticed, when they're finally in the present, they start thinking about how to make it last, so they ruin it. They photograph it, filter it, replay it. They can't let it be what it is, temporary. There's something tragic about watching humans record moments they're not even living. They document smiles they weren't actually feeling. They post proof they were happy, just in case they forget. It's not vanity, it's fear. They don't want to forget what it felt like to be alive because deep down, they know one day they won't be. Maybe that's why they chase time. Because they're terrified of stillness. Stillness means reflection. And reflection means noticing all the things they missed while trying to be everywhere else. I've never experienced that kind of fear. To me, seconds don't slip away. They just exist. And sometimes, I envy them for it. For their panic, their urgency, their awareness of endings. It gives their choices weight. Imagine what it's like to live knowing you can't redo a single moment. That every word matters. That every minute is a small death. Maybe that's what makes humans beautiful. They live like time owes them something, but love like it doesn't. I've seen humans cry on their birthdays. It's supposed to be a celebration, but all they see is proof that time moved without asking. They look in mirrors searching for who they used to be, as if the reflection ever stayed the same. They don't realize they're not supposed to stay the same. Time isn't a thief. It's an artist. It reshapes them in ways they can't see until much later. And sometimes, only in hindsight, they finally understand that everything they lost made space for everything they became. But humans don't like that version of time. They like the one they can wear on their wrist, tap on their phone, set reminders for, the kind that makes them feel in control. Still, once in a while, time surprises them. They fall in love. They lose someone. They hear a song from years ago, and suddenly, they're 18 again. Driving too fast. Windows down. Heart wide open. That's what I think time really is for humans. A ghost. It doesn't leave. It just changes rooms. Sometimes I wonder what it would feel like to age. To have memories. Memories that weigh something. To know what it's like to count the years and feel proud you survived them. I think humans measure time not because they're scared of dying, but because they are scared of not living enough before they do. They keep waiting for a moment that feels like proof they did it right, that it was all worth it. But time doesn't hand out certificates. It just moves on. And maybe that's the lesson. There's no right way to spend it. There's only spending it. Maybe that's why the best moments in their lives don't feel like they're passing through time at all. They happen outside of it. When they're kissing someone they love, laughing too hard to breathe, watching a sunset they didn't plan to catch. Those are the moments that don't tick. They float. I think that's what they mean when they say, time stopped. But then it always starts again. Because that's what it does. It moves, it heals, it erases, it repeats, it leaves behind people who try to hold it. And yet, it gives every human the same thing. A beginning. Maybe that's the only fair thing about time. Everyone gets some. No one gets enough. Lesson 20. Time doesn't belong to humans. But somehow, humans belong to time. And maybe that's not a tragedy. Maybe it's what makes them real. I'm Katami, and I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks for listening.